Hey guys, how we doing tonight? Hopefully well. I know you can't really conversate, but do leave me a comment. That's cool. Anyways, getting back into a firearm review, benchtop, tabletop review. A lot of people have shown interest in a certain pistol I recently acquired. Wonderful Glock Model 17. If you can, not sure if it's backlit or not. Anyways, it is a Glock Model 17. This gun has been Duracoated in the Cab Arms Desert Tan, I believe was the name of the color. I was actually intending on doing a whole video of the Duracoat process. I ordered the shake and spray kit from Duracoat. Pretty good luck on that, but I'll probably do a separate video about that process. Big thing to note here is when I bought this gun from the guy, he had actually polished the slide. I hate people that do that. I don't know why they do that. Leave the shiny Glocks in the movies. Glocks are not meant to be shiny. But and he also polished his slide stop lever, which I have not replaced because it works. And he also had polished the extractor, which I have not replaced because it works. Anyways, Glock 17, wonderful gun, great service size, full size, duty size, 9mm pistol. Was the original design of from Gaston Glock, the wonderful Glock pistol. Everybody always asks, why is it called the number 17? Did he just pick a random number? To my knowledge, this is the only number that matters. The rest of them, I think, are like random numbers. But the Model 17 was actually Gaston's 17th patent, so that's why I went with that. Everything after that, I think he just drew a number out of the hat. Not only once it makes sense, 17, 18, 19. After that, they just get goofy. But anyways, this particular pistol is outfitted with the factory sights. If you're not familiar with the factory sight picture, that's what you get. It's a white U with the dot in the front. I'm a big advocate of night sights for the pistol. Honestly, just haven't got around to throwing them on there yet. This is a Generation 3 gun. You'll probably find another video where I've explained the differences between the generations, so take a look for it. But the Model 17 is a fabulous gun, a great shooting gun. I've shot this gun a few times. It's going to work, I promise. Shoot very, very accurately. You do get the factory 5.5 pound trigger pull. I'm not a big fan of dropping trigger pulls. You know, a lot of guys will go to the minus connector, the 3.5 pound connector. Not a big fan of that, merely because I don't want to have to explain that if I ever had to use the gun in a defensive fashion. I'd rather have a factory gun. Generation 3 17 you will see is outfitted with a light rail where you can add a light or laser or other accessories, you know, curb feelers, fuzzy dice, whatever. You'll notice mine's not used because if you do that, you eliminate basically every holster option on the planet. There's basically no holster that will work with a lighter laser. The Glock pistols can be ran ambidextrously, but they are not geared. The new Generation 4 guns are. Once again, resort to other video or some other videos on YouTube. But Generation 3 and behind guns, cheated for right-handed people. Slide stop lever, not sure if we've ever talked about this or not, but the way I shoot, I don't pay these things any attention. Every gun's ambidextrous if you run the gun with your hands. Mag release button, no big deal to hit that with the middle finger on left hand. The gun can be shot ambidextrously, it's just not cheated for left-handed people. Magazine capacity, very respectable. 17 round in the factory mag, unless you live in communism where you're only allowed 7 or 10. Climb the fence, dig a ditch, get out of there. I'm sorry, come down to here in North Carolina where we have a little bit of common sense. Laws are getting better. We're still not quite there yet perfectly, but they're getting better. But 17 rounds in the magazine, which is very respectable for a duty size gun. Of course, there are the big 33 round mags available. But 17 is a good start, especially if you carry 2 or 3 or 4 mags. That's quite a bit of firepower. You'll notice this magazine is loaded with a 115 grain Hornady critical defense. Got a couple good videos on that if you want to check that out. Weight on the gun, you know, it's not really a concealed carry type gun, even though I do carry this one quite a bit, keeping in mind that I do work in a job to where if somebody sees a gun, it's not that big of a deal. Probably for the everyday Joe Schmo, you don't want to carry a 17. It's a little big, a little atrocious. A 19 or a 26 may be a little more conducive. Or conducive. I'm not sure if I use the right word there. Somebody will tell me, and they'll probably pick on my lisp also. But anyways, kind of trying to keep it quick and not run off too much. I mean, not sure what else I can tell you about it. You know, Glock safe action, striker fire pistol. To me, a great gun for a beginner, as long as you advise by the 4 rules of gun safety, firearm safety. You'll never have a problem with a Glock. A lot of people don't like them because they don't have external button safeties or external safety features other than the trigger bar in the center of the trigger. Simple answer, people. If you don't point the gun at something and you don't put your finger on the trigger, you'll never fire this gun. You can chamber this gun and throw it off the Empire State Building a million times. Mechanically, it's impossible for it to fire unless you pull that trigger. Plaxico Burris, I'm calling you out. It didn't happen the way you said it did. The only way that gun could have fired is... Anyways, enough said about that. Glocks, in my opinion, are about the safest guns in the world as long as you advise by 4 basic rules. And that should apply to every gun you ever handle. I'm a huge Glock fanboy. Don't know if you can tell or not, but I am wearing a Glock Perfection shirt. Just got home from work. And also I wear other shirts because they're free. But anyways, try not to ramble too much, which I'm sure I already am. Outstanding pistol, great reliability. If you're looking for a first gun, another gun, a large full-size 9mm gun for the wife or something like that, for around the house, outstanding choice. You will not be upset. When it comes to shooting it, hang on to it, do your job. As far as nice tight grip, slow trigger pull, focus on the front sight, the round goes where you want it to, I promise. Any questions or comments or concerns, please comment down below or shoot me a message or whatever. You'll do better probably commenting because the message stuff, I kind of get lost on that. But I appreciate you watching. Please like, favorite, subscribe if you haven't before. Check out some of my other videos. I think they're terrible. Some people say they're okay. I don't know. I wouldn't watch them. But anyways, thanks for spending almost 7 minutes with me. Woohoo!